Now, your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Cortez Bridge webcam tower cam shot from the bridge there put into motion over the last 6 hours. Doesn't really show much in the way of any kind of fog issues for that area. And that's always a good sign in terms of any kind of sea fog development, because that's one of the first places that seems to get it. So I would say that along our coastlines right now, things are shaping up to be pretty good compared to what they could have been had the winds not been calm. If the winds had been, say, out of the southwest at about 5 miles per hour, I think we could have been socked in, just as what is happening just to the north of us, about an hour's drive, where they have a dense fog advisory up because the winds have been a little more elevated there. With sea fog, you got to have winds to kind of take that warm, moist air and bring it over the relatively cooler waters. 65 degrees, the air temperature. A little bit of cloud cover out there. We have cloud cover because of an approaching frontal boundary. Today will be warm, though, despite the fact that we'll have a cold front move through. We may catch a little bit of an isolated sprinkle in the afternoon, but it is not going to be a big deal. It won't last long, and we're talking about trace amounts. 70 degrees our air temperature by 9 a.m. under a kind of cloudy sky, and then 76 degrees by 12 noon. Get up pretty close to the 80-degree mark again today, just as we did yesterday. And with a 20% chance of a 3 p.m. shower, I wouldn't worry about it too terribly much, because that 20% chance is for just a sprinkle, a few kind of drops on the windshield that makes you hit that intermittent. And that'll be really, most of us won't even see that. So a fairly nice dry day, but just a little extra cloud cover around 72 as we head into 7 p.m. So here's the story. We have this frontal boundary that's sinking southward. It's part of the same system that brought all of that snow showers to the northeast. Well, the energy of that system is now located well to the north, 1,000 miles away. So the frontal boundary itself is going to have a very hard time sinking southward through our area. As it does, high pressure will build in back behind it. The front will get down into the Florida Straits and just kind of stay there. The tail end of it may lift a little further north as a warm front, creating some cloud cover out in the central Gulf, and that may blow across here tomorrow. But otherwise, I think we're looking at pretty quiet conditions with not much influence from that front. More clouds, perhaps, an isolated sprinkle. Temperatures just fine, more sun tomorrow. Watch the long-range futurecast as we put it into motion. There's our frontal boundary sinking down through the state. Looks bad, it falls apart. And that's pretty much what we can expect by the time it gets into our area. Be lucky to see any rainfall with this system whatsoever. Forecast is shaping up like this. We'll have that wind out of the north at about 10 to 15. It will kind of increase a little bit during the evening hours, becoming just a little bit breezy. Watch for that. Temperatures look nice. We'll go with about 81 today for a daytime high, 20% chance of a sprinkle. Tomorrow, 82. Nighttime lows not impacted all that much either. We stay warm on Saturday. Little extra cloud cover perhaps on Saturday. And then on Sunday, another front moves into the picture. That front brings us a chance of rain, a little better chance of rain, which lingers into Monday as well. Temperatures, though, not impacted at all. And as we head into Valentine's Day, things look pretty nice for that. I think we'll probably see on Valentine's Day nighttime lows coming in, or evening lows coming in the mid-70s, and it should be a beautiful sunset period if everything works out just right.